We are joined today by defensive back Deron Smith, wide receiver Josh Harper, and head coach Tim DeRuiter. We'll go ahead and turn over to Coach DeRuiter for an opening statement.
I'd like to congratulate Coach Harsin, his staff, players, Boise State on winning this championship. They clearly had a great season and deserve to win today. Having said that, I was extremely proud of our guys, the way we battled. Very indicative of the way our guys battled all year long. We were down big. Our guys didn't care. We kept fighting. We kept believing. I thought we gave ourselves some opportunities at the end to get back in the game and give Boise State credit. They made the final plays to finish the game off. I thought it was two evenly matched teams, and a lot of times those come down to kicking game where we made a play, but also turnovers, and clearly, winning the turnover battle, I think that was the difference in the ball game.
We'll open up to questions. Jocelyn here in the middle has a microphone. We ask that you please state your name and affiliation and use the microphone since this is live on the Mountain West Network. And please direct your question to the coach or one of the two student athletes.
Coach, how big of a part of the game plan was Martez Waller today? And then what do you think Boise did effectively to kind of shut him down?
Well, Martez has been a big part of our game plan the last, month or so. He's played very, very well. I think their defense, give them credit. They beat blocks. Martez was banged up a little bit, but it was more Boise out executing us.
Coach John Mallory, ESPN Boise, thought you guys did a good job against Jay Ajayi tonight, holding him under his averages. What went into that game plan and what worked so well?
Well, I think our defense coaching staff had a really nice game plan against him. Obviously, we knew that given the way he's played all year long that he was going to be a focal point of their offense, and we were able to slow him down. He got his yards early. I thought he ran extremely hard, but I think our guys played extremely hard on defense, and just like their defense did. When defenses play well, sometimes offenses don't execute the way that they'd like to. So I think it was just a combination of our guys playing very well and had a good plan.
Coach Chad Craig from the Idaho Statesman. When you played Boise State 6-7 weeks ago, their defense was kind of struggling, and you guys had some success against them tonight. The last few weeks, obviously, they've been better. What did you see different the last few weeks, and then tonight when we've seen them on the field?
Well, I just think they're playing with a lot more confidence. I think when you have a new staff come in early on, there's some growing pains there. I think they played with a ton of confidence down the stretch. They played very, very well tonight. Played with a lot of energy, and they forced turnovers. And you got a defensive score. You do that, you give yourself a chance to win.
Coach B.J. Antiola with the Fresno Bee. Burrell's picks. What lend itself to were they able to come up with some big plays on defense?
Well, the first one, they probably misread coverage. We've got to help them out sometimes too. When we've got a receiver in the area, go battle for it. But their defensive back had really good position, made a play. The second one, when Vallejo I think picked it off, I didn't see what happened on that one. But on the last one, we're supposed to cut the defensive end, and he gets off a cut block and makes a tremendous play. So that guy should be on the ground, and Brian shouldn't have to worry about him.
It looked like early on you guys were struggling to generate yardage on first down. How much does that put the offense in a hole when gaining only 1-2 yards?
Yeah, clearly when you can't get the run game established and get into more manageable second and third downs, it puts a lot of strain on it. I don't know what we finished third down wise. 11 of 23 is not horrible, but we had to convert a lot of third and longs, and I liked our effort on those, but you keep gambling with third and long, eventually you're not going to hit those. And again, give them credit. They stoned us in the run game, and that was a big factor in the game.
Coach Paul Gerke, KIVI in Boise. Having been to the pinnacle last year and then coming so close this year, what's your mindset like right now?
Losing sucks. It hurts. We came in the game expecting to win. I think our guys competed like it. We knew we had a tremendous challenge, but our guys didn't back off. We didn't play very well early, and give them credit. I think they play very, very well at home, and they draw a lot of energy from their home crowd, just like we do when we play in Bulldog Stadium. And I told our team in the locker room afterwards, we need to win more games so that we can play this game back in Bulldog Stadium. Clearly, there's a home field advantage, which it should be, to the team that plays well during the season. And Boise State deserved it, and they earned it, and then they finished the thing off.
Chad Cry from the Idaho Statesman. Josh, you guys were able to move the ball, several times tonight, and particularly early in the game, a couple of nice drives that you guys weren't able to finish. How big was the momentum there early on, just not be able to finish those drives?
Oh man, that was real big because every time you get it in the red zone, you have to capitalize on it, especially against a team like Boise State, and us not capitalizing on it, it really hurt us bad.
Brian Murphy, Idaho Statesman. Duran, Grant Hedrick's running ability obviously had 2 big touchdown runs today. How did you guys prepare for that, and what did you see out of him that made it tough to maybe stop that?
Anytime a quarterback has the ability to make plays with his feet like he does, is definitely going to pose problems for a defense. But all week we were kind of focused on stopping the running back. And I think we did a somewhat good job on that. And that's part of the problem with a running quarterback. It's very hard to account for him in the run game.
Mark Warzowski from the Fresno Bee. Duran, did the way the game ended, do you the fact that you guys fought back from 28-0 and made it 28-14 and had the onside kick, does that change at all your mood or your attitude toward this game at all? Do you take any solace from that?
A loss is a loss, but I definitely love the way that we fought back. We didn't give up. I'll play anywhere, anytime against anybody with these guys. So the way we fight, I'm definitely proud of that. We can hang our hat on that, but like I said, a loss is a loss.
Mark again from the Fresno Bee. Josh, when you made that deep catch end of the first quarter, did you realize how wide open you were? And when you look at the film of that, did anyone talk to you about that play?
They told me on the sidelines, but I was standing there for a minute. So once I caught the ball, I didn't realize where I was or who was around me. But I didn't know who was there.
Any other questions for Coach Drew or their student athletes?
Tim, obviously it wasn't the big moment, but the fact that Josh wasn't able to get a touchdown at that point, and then you guys had that field goal block, how much did that swing the momentum when it seemed like you guys were getting on a roll?
I don't know how much it would have swung momentum, but clearly they got a little bit of momentum from getting a stop and not getting any points at all. We got to finish drives. That first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter, we had the ball their side of the field twice, and don't get points and throw a pick. You especially in a game of this magnitude, you got to take advantage of those opportunities, and we didn't. Again, I love the way our guys fought, but in order to win a game like this, you got to finish those drives.
And you guys score late in the fourth and then get the onside kick. What was kind of going on through you guys' mind at that point, trying to make that comeback?
I thought this is all going to plan. The way we started was kind of like we started this season. We battled back in. We got there right to the end, and I thought, hey, this is playing out. We're going to find a way to get this thing done. And, we had our opportunities, but, they made some stops on fourth down, and give Boise State credit.
Want to thank Coach DeRuiter, Duran Smith, and Josh Harper. Congratulations on winning the West Division, and best of luck in the postseason.